keep getting pregnant back to back to back, having abortions back to back to back. You fought pregnant a couple of times. I was like,
what? In the official suspension order issued by the Michigan Unarmed Combat Commission, they said the conduct of Claressa Shields, a licensed professional.
According to sources, Papoose is already going to dump Claressa because she ended her pregnancy without telling him. Thus it looks like Remy Ma's dreams are finally coming true. Claressa seems to have just gotten pregnant, but she went to the doctor and promptly ended the pregnancy. It appears that this is not the first time she has done this. She has reportedly terminated several pregnancies in the past, including the one she had with Tony Harrison. Her former trainer, Claressa, recently became pregnant by Pap, but she sent the child straight to heaven without telling him until she was done. According to her estranged former best friend, Jada Davis, he intends to dump her because Papoose won't have it. In case you were wondering, it all started a few days ago when Claressa tested positive for marijuana after her altercation with Danielle Perkins. Her saliva was tested after the fight, and it was found that she had been smoking marijuana heavily prior to the altercation, despite being aware that it was against the law. Claressa provided her version of events and denied them during her interview on the Tamron Hall show. Despite never having smoked marijuana on that particular day or in her life, she stated that she believed the reason she had evidence of it in her cyst was because she had unintentionally come into contact with marijuana users during the altercation.
Do the saliva, thinking nothing. Usual, standard business practice here. It comes back positive for what they describe as trace amounts of marijuana, which is banned by the Michigan Commission. You say, and you said it to our audience, you have never smoked marijuana before, ever. How does the test come back positive?
Well, after the fight, a lot of fans, well, one, the place reeked of marijuana. I have nothing against marijuana. If you smoke marijuana, great for you, cool. But the place reeked of marijuana, and then before I got to do the mouth swab, I was hugging, everybody was hugging the kitchen in Flint. Everybody felt like they're my cousin, sister, brother, friend.
You're the hero of Flint.
Yes, everybody was hugging and kissing me. And I know some boxers don't stop and greet the fans, but I'm not one of them. I hugged and kissed everybody back. So, right.
And that is relevant because you did the urine test after that. And you posted the results of your urine test, the urine test that was submitted, which was negative for marijuana.
Yes.
And you captioned it, "I've always competed clean. I stand by that. I take my integrity seriously inside and outside the ring." I do want to point out to the audience, according to the Journal of Analytical Toxicology, urine tests are better for long-term detection, while saliva tests are better for detecting recent use. That said, another study in the Journal of Analytical Toxicology found that inhaling secondhand smoke is one reason a person can have a false positive swab.
Jada Davis, Claressa's former best friend, decided to come out and provide some facts about her during this time while she was fighting for her career. This information included her alleged dark behaviors and the fact that she supposedly had multiple pregnancy terminations for different men. According to reports, Claressa became pregnant by Tony Harrison on several occasions after ending multiple pregnancies for her coach without any precautions. She also reportedly contracted a few health issues that cost thousands of dollars to treat. But as soon as she recovered, she continued to see him to engage in intimate relations. Jada also claimed that Claressa was having a relationship with her former teacher, even though she was still a minor.
You kept having sex with him underage. You knew it was wrong. You knew it was some type of sickness with that. You think it's a joke. You keep getting pregnant back to back to back, having abortions back to.
Furthermore, according to Jada, Hannah Gabriel was pregnant the entire time and restricted her eating to conceal her weight gain. She also adds that during the birth, Claressa struggled while pregnant and limited her meals for days to control her weight.
Pregnant a couple of times. I was like,
what? Whoa, slide back.
but that's why she got dropped.
She was pregnant,
She was pregnant, and she didn't eat for 3 days straight prior to White Day.
trying to make weight.
Trying to make weight, but you're pregnant.
My goodness.
Oh, girls do that. They do that. They do.
So girls fight all the time pregnant.
Yep.
However, before Jada disclosed any of this alleged information, Claressa went live to talk about how one of her former friends had called to complain about her lack of responsiveness ever since she rose to fame in the industry. Following the release of the video that exposed Claressa, it is now widely accepted that Jada was the friend she was referring to, even though Claressa did not identify her at the time.
I guess she told me since she haven't seen me for a while that me and her aren't. She don't look at me as being her friend no more. But the last time I seen her and we got to eat, we was damn good friends. Talking about all that personal shit. Now she's saying that since she haven't seen me and she haven't heard from me since December, I've been getting ready for a fight, promoting the movies, training, doing all this stuff. And she gonna tell me that now she don't think that me and her friends no more. That's why she felt the need to comment on some bullshit about me up on social media. And I said, okay, that's cool. I'm glad you let me know that you think that we're not friends, or that you felt that we're not friends no more, because we haven't talked in however long you talking about. Man, I unfriend her ass on everything. Somebody said, can you call me? I ain't even gonna call.
It was clear that someone was plotting to destroy her, and Jada's emotional outbursts were making matters worse. Claressa goes on to claim that Jada has a number of mental health conditions and that she frequently makes up these false things about other people whenever she and Jada argue, proving that all of her accusations that Jada had previously accused her of inappropriate behavior were false. Claressa rushed to confront what Jada was saying about her after realizing that if she didn't solve this issue, it would blow up.
How our friendship didn't work out, or how stuff happened, whatever. But to that person who's saying that I jumped them and attacked them, even as far as things like rape and molestation and all this stuff, this is a message from that same person 1 year ago that I have not responded to. She wrote me she sent this voice memo on Facebook last year around June, July. I never responded to it because I'm trying to keep her away from me. I don't want to talk to her. Everybody who comes around her, she spins the story and does this exact same thing. Accuse them of rape, accuse them of trying to do stuff to her, accuse them of hating her, disliking her, wanting to be her. And I know for a fact that this person has mental issues, schizophrenia, and bipolar. But this is the voice memo that she sent me a year ago. For her to say I did all these crazy things to her, this is what she sent me. And this one I knew she's obsessed.
I say all that to say, I've been having dreams about you. I've been having visions about your personal life. And I'm like, God, why are you telling me her business? This ain't none of my business. Please, just do what you need to do for your daughter. Because she does believe in you. And you need to do for her. I don't know why you letting me know. I ain't want nothing to do with that. But I'm an intercessor, which means when I pray, I see visions. And I don't want to.
And that's why I'm gonna say this. People, yes, she has a mental illness, but then she's using God. And that God showed her this, God showed her that. And she's on YouTube saying the same things about me, but making up lies. Using God to make up lies and talk bad about a person. That's insane, and she is obsessed, but I'm about to keep.
Arisa's reaction to it only made things worse for her, because according to one account, she spoke for more than 20 minutes without ever responding to Jada's accusations that she had an affair with her former instructor. It seemed more like she was trying to deny the pregnancy termination claims than to convince us that Jada was making things up. You're not addressing the facts. Claressa sent Jada a cease and desist after this live, but this Jada girl is unpredictable because she immediately returned to Instagram, live with more accusations, calling Claressa evil and saying that she had been threatening her family members to make her apologize. She said anything to get out of being her dude. Are those charges? A second voice said that the woman didn't say anything that would implicate Claressa, whether that is true or not, and they had a more intimate relationship.
Your little legal team do. Not taking down no videos. I'm not saying allegedly. I'm not saying any of that. You're an evil person and you really need help. You're a demon at this point. Because for you to sit there and you're always trying to silence somebody, you smack the messenger to take the podcast down, whatever the case is. You're always trying to like silence somebody. You're very controlling. It's giving Jezebel. It's giving narcissist. That's just what you are. You're evil. So it's weird for you to sit there and do all of that, knowing what you did. Because let's be for real, if somebody really did not do anything, you wouldn't be telling my dad she can call me to apologize. But you're slow. So we already got that down pat. You're slow as all get out. I have no respect for you.
Although many were taken aback, it is not surprising that Claressa will be reluctant to have children because she has been stating for some time that she has no interest in doing so due to the trauma she endured with her parents. Although there were rumors that she was pregnant with Papoose's child, as if things couldn't get any worse, she also ended the pregnancy and informed Paps after she had already made the decision and carried it out. She would have had to do so with her spouse. But as everyone knows, she is not Pap's spouse. In fact, until Remy signs the divorce papers, Pap cannot legally marry Claretta because he is still legally married to Remy. Rumor has it that Remy has been putting off signing the divorce papers, so the claims that Claressa severed Pap's relationship with him because she ended his child are now being denied, just as she did when she and Pap first started dating. She claims she is not pregnant and has never had a child, but she will notify us if she does.
I never even went viral for shit like boxing, how I go viral for the shit that's been going on now. So, now that I'm getting to the nitty gritty, therefore, you guys, no, I am not pregnant. If I was pregnant, I would announce it to the whole world like I did when me and Papoose came out. I will let you guys know, okay? It would be our internet child, okay? I would expect all y'all to send me money and buy diapers and clothes, and I would do a live gender reveal, all that. We would all be together in it. So no, I am not pregnant, and when I find out that I am, I will let you guys know. Okay? So no, I'm not pregnant.
As typical viewpoints were voiced, such as the assertion that the best friend had attempted to spill Claressa's tea, but instead made herself appear petty and envious in order to obtain a restraining order. Remy was furious and apparently hoped the accusations were true, so she could use them as a pretext to covertly re-enter Pap's life. I'd like to know your thoughts on Claressa allegedly getting pregnant through a hookup and whether you believe she actually ended multiple pregnancies because you can't be friends with everyone these days. I'm crazy about you, but be careful. As you become more successful, unpredictable people will start attacking you. Please share your thoughts in the section below, and don't forget to click here to watch this other interesting video.